Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. I hope everyone's doing well today. So I came on today just to chit chat. Nothing much going on here. But first of all, I want to let Pearl know your envelope did arrive. You know, you'll recognize the tape on the back and you'll know who sent it. So thank you very much. We greatly appreciate it. And I was trying to find your email, but I couldn't find it to reply back to you. So if you want to email me again, I'll be able to reply back because I do get a lot of emails every day. Every day, yes. And I don't always stay on top of them. Anyways, oh, I made this. I was going to share this. So we had all the frozen veggies and, what do you call it? Fruit in the freezer. But my mixed berry one, it had thawed out and froze into a big hard ball. And so I had to thaw it all out. So I took it out on Saturday. And I put it in the drainer and I just let it drain. You should have seen how much juice came out of it. So I had enough to make a pie. So I made my own bumbleberry pie. So Shawn and I had some last night. Yes, we did. It was delicious. Anyways, so that's what's going on. Shawn went to the doctor's this morning and he's behind the camera. So I'll let him talk. And you guys can just listen. What happened at the doctor's?
I failed my medical the third time.
Yeah. Did you guys hear that? He failed the medical for the third time. So
now...
So what did the doctor say about the procedure that was done?
For most people who have rotator cuff surgery, it's 6 months to 8 months recovery. But when you have a tendon reattached, a nerve repair, and scraping the bone, like I had done, it's a little bit more lengthwise.
Invasive. Yes.
Yeah. So the bimbos, wackos, whatever you want to call it, government, who have pretend a nurse
phone and ask you a bunch of stupid questions.
Yeah, a pretend a nurse.
Yeah.
Who does medical procedures.
Language. Yeah.
You're lucky I have a pirate linguistic degree. You know, who says, oh, 6 months you're back to work. Like, doctors, I'm probably losing my truck license.
You're exactly 7 months recovery.
The doctor said that with what the surgeon says and what they've been talking back and forth, the two of them, that my trucking days are probably over.
Yeah.
And she is not comfortable because she could let me have it, but if an accident happens within the next year, then there's some liability issues, and you know, it could put her at risk.
Yes.
And myself for open to lawsuits and whatever else.
Well, yeah.
So, you know, and possibility because I can't move fast, or the fast movements interfere with my safe operation of a motor vehicle. She does not feel comfortable with passing me.
But I thought they would downgrade it like they did mine.
Well, the MPI already knows about the second surgery, and I didn't tell them.
Wow.
So.
Well, you said the doctors were in contact with them, right? So they've told them that you're awaiting a second surgery. I kind of knew his trucking days were over. It's kind of hard to accept when you've done it all your life. Like, that's 30 plus years.
What I'm having a problem with accepting is I can't do a goddamn thing. And it's really irritating the shit out of me because I've always been active, hardworking, physically manual labor. You know, I was no slouch when it came to that.
No, you worked hard.
And I was financially secure.
Yeah, we were.
Right? one moose accident.
Yeah. So that he hit the moose. If you're new to the channel, you can go back to October 1st or just after that, 2023. Shawn hit a moose
Yeah.
with our transport, and MPI, the Manitoba
Was on strike.
and Manitoba Public Insurance were on strike. They were on strike for the whole month of October.
So between MPI being on strike, the insurance that I was paying every month to protect my ass would not pay because they said I didn't get injured enough in the accident.
Yeah.
And,
but here we are now.
And then I said to the girl, I said, you live in Ontario, you know damn well that it takes minimum 6 months to get in and see a surgeon.
Yes. But our problem was, you saw the surgeon, but then she took maternity leave. Yeah. And so everything was on hold until she came back. Well, and she had just come back.
Hitting the moose aggravated everything.
Yeah, so that happened October 2023. The truck was in the shop forever.
Yeah.
Shawn got it back.
I got it back a week before Christmas.
Oh, okay, 2023?
Yeah. We got it back.
Yeah, you're right. Because, so Shawn he got it back. He went back to work. He even worked over Christmas weekend, Christmas, because he needed to get out on the road and work.
And then little things, the truck didn't work properly after.
If you watch some of those videos, you'll see things were not working.
I worked for 5 weeks, and then the truck ended up in the shop for a month.
Yeah.
The whole month of February. Yeah. And the people who were at the shop, because the engine wasn't running right, they decided to tear my engine apart.
Yes, they did.
And then gave me a $12,000 bill. Lasted 3,400 miles.
Yep.
I ended up at Kenworth in Fargo. All they had to do was clean the goddamn DEF filter. Would have been the end of problem.
Yes.
But it didn't.
It was an easy fix, yeah.
So now their fix ended up costing me $25,000.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kenworth. So, and then taking it back and forth to the shop, and then MPI going, well, you can't prove that it didn't occur during the accident.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't run.
But the truck ran fine before the accident.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So a lot of aggravation and stress.
And in the meantime, our savings, which we had, kept us going for October,
well, up until last May.
Yeah, 7 months it kept us
so
going.
May 2024.
Yeah.
And then we lost. The truck was up for sale, and another co-worker, another driver that Shawn knew, he wanted to add another truck to his fleet. So he said he was buying it. His dad had passed away, and he was waiting for the inheritance. Well, anyway, it didn't happen.
And he passed away.
Yeah, but it didn't happen. And so we lost the farm, we lost the big truck and our pickup truck because it was under the business.
Yeah.
And so then in December there, we just heard that the guy died of a heart attack, 53 years old. That's the guy that was going to buy our truck. It's funny how things happen.
Yeah.
But wow, we were like in shock just before Christmas too. So anyway, here we are. This is it. Yeah.
Yep. And then you go to these government institutions that are supposed to be there to help you. Nothing. Right? So
I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, but I applied for some housing because of my disabilities. And so we went to look at it, and you go in the door and you go down the hallway. It was a nursing home. And there was a door, and she opened it up, and it was a little one-bedroom apartment. It was cute, but you couldn't get outside. It's on the ground level, but there was no doors to get outside. They also didn't accept dogs. And I said, no, thank you. I said, I'm sick, but I'm not ready to be living in a place like this. Everybody that was in it was elderly. Shawn and I,
100
yeah,
pounds.
no, Shawn and I looked at each other and we're like, no. I says to Shawn, your grandma's apartment was way nicer than this. It really was. Yeah, so you have to be 60 to get into her building. I think I should put my name down though. Because maybe by the time I'm 60, there'll be an apartment available. What do you think?
Maybe.
My face is so red to the color of my hands. Don't know why. Anyways, yeah.
So anyways, yeah, the next surgery is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh, yes, I don't know if I mentioned that. I did mention it. We talked about it in
They
the
have to
last
take
video.
Part of a tendon from my back,
Yeah,
and because it's not long enough, they have to take
a donor.
a tendon from a cadaver
Yeah,
to make it long enough.
yeah. Fuse them together.
Fuse them
Carrie,
together,
what are you doing?
Solder them, whatever they do together. And
Her
you know,
bum's up in the air and she's rubbing her ears.
And then what he said was that any shoulder repair is only good for 10 years.
Wow.
He said,
And
I made it 13 years. So
I was just going to say.
But I went back to work too early from
Yes,
the previous
you did.
injury,
Yes.
so I damaged it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So it didn't help.
No.
So now it's getting redone.
We also have company. Yeah. The guy that owns this place. He just came back from Florida. They were there for just a month, weren't they? Yeah, he went down and they came back, and he's in the basement. It's all set up down there for him. The bedroom and that, and there's a TV and everything. The only thing is he has to come up to use the bathroom that I use to shower in. He's staying for a couple of days. Another neighbor across the way, her brother passed away, so another person passed away in the neighborhood. But I mean, these people that live here have all come back home because they're older, and some of them have never left the place. So he said he was staying a couple nights. I pulled out some lasagna. I thought I could have had maybe 4, but there was only 2. So I'm just gonna take a sliver off of each one. Somebody's driving by. I'll take a little sliver off of each of them for myself, and we're gonna make a salad. I still have a little bit of macaroni in that other salad. So I think, and garlic bread. So that will do the 3 of us. Yeah. Our Toronto Maple Leafs are doing good. They won. I think they're in first place now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So another game.
That's because
Wednesday night, is it?
That's because Florida lost to Montreal.
Oh, yes. And Wednesday night they're playing Florida again. So they're coming east again. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to end this video now. I'm starting to get my voice going again. I'm going to go and finish replying to all my comments for the last video. Yeah. All right. So take care, everyone. And we will catch you on our next video. Bye for now. Shawn?
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, bye.